On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Wright. Clock at 6. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting.
Hey guys, back again with yet again another video.
In today's video, we will have episode 2 of Rebuilding the Cavaliers.
Alright, so I actually have some things to talk about with Trey. I actually have some things to talk about with Trey. So, hold on. Trey find it. Okay, check this out. So, someone loves him. Actually, I don't know. But, anyways. This could be a trade. Look at this. Tell me this isn't good.
Oh no, my Guess what we're gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna take it.
Oh, bet. Alright, and we just have now taken Kyrie Irving! We got Kyrie Irving. We're ready to hype it up. He's the point guard. Trey's gonna be running with him. So, let's go. It's 76. And ours is 73.
Tired of crying all the time. He left you standing in the dark.
Take it.
Playing games with your heart. He don't deserve you now. I'll catch you when you're falling down.
Don't take it.
And less is more. And thanks for the report. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Wright in at the 1. And for Cleveland, they've got Gobert. Irving is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Mitchell finds Irving. With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready. You got to be prepared for those minutes. You got to produce.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Irving with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. Gobert can't hit. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. To the inside. Porzingis can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Irving. And
hey, 2
shots.
Out
of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Now here's Beal. Porzingis kicks to Wright. Kuzma against Mobley. Right inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And so Wright nails both of them. The IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of them.
Let's go. I'm tired of this. We take it now. Let's go.
What? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Here's the floater. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
2 minutes. Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Kuzma with the ball. Beal finds Porzingis. Plenty of space. He squares up and sinks it.
Porzingis with a soft jump shot there. Nice touch.
It's tipped. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Irving for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards leading by 3. Right inside. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Avdia. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Torian Prince comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's John Wall in for Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Bill Barton, he's checked in for Avdia. And Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. Morris with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Wall. Mitchell outside. And nothing is falling for him right now. Wizards leading by 9. Morris passes to Beal. Over to Wall. Barton finds Morris. And again, Washington with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just
And so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Mobley is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Irving. And it's Wall. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside, Wall. Back to Irving. Beal with the steal.
Why? Why can I never run it?
Morris outside.
Always
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Morris. Wizards passing it around. Here's Beal. Mobley with the block. He kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. On its way from Irving for 2. That one wide left.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity.
Let's go. Defense.
KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy. That's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Down low, here's Avdia.
What is the CPU doing?
By Avdia.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Wall. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really important.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Wizards also changing it up. Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Hachimura. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size, getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Wall dishes to Mitchell. No good there. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. And stolen by Wright. broke loose.
No,
Last touch by Mitchell.
I
And the
challenge
coach's
that.
challenge has
I
been triggered
challenge
here.
that. I know
Coach
I
wants a
wasn't
review of the out-of-bounds violation.
gonna do for
Getting
that?
another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up
Overturn!
a run here.
It's our
And you know
ball.
these
Let's
types of
go. I
plays,
told you.
especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. And the news is in on the review, and they overturned the original call on the floor. So, well done to use the coach's challenge, and it gets reversed.
You know, it's like that big question mark. Sometimes if you don't get the call right, and then you wonder, what if this, what if that? This time, clear on the replay, they overturn it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet
All
wet
right,
there.
we're getting that meter. Get serious with it.
44 seconds left
we
now
can
here in
come
the
back.
second. Barton outside. Kicks it to Avdia. To the
Down low,
paint.
down low,
It's
down
stolen
low.
by Wade. Mitchell against Barton. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Stolen by
Yes,
Wade.
yes, yes, yes.
The pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Barton defending.
Shit, I didn't know
And
that
it's
man
Mitchell
meter.
missing. Here's Avdia. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Avdia's got 7.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board. Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power
No,
forward.
no, you suck.
Bradley Beal is out there with Wright, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Here's
Kuzma travel.
Avdia. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he
Drive,
should
drive.
be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why
Hey,
we don't see him
hey,
take that shot off.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979.
Wait, what are you
For the
doing?
patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a
Wait, why
true
you miss so
contender
many?
may take
We
a
miss
lot
it so
longer.
bad.
Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Monte Morris is checked in for Washington. Washington leading now by 15. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the plate.
Right back at you. Why you
All of
don't
his averages go up come playoff time. Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Here's Irving. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to Irving. Persistence pays off as that finally hit a shot.
Yes, they won drops after the
Wait,
0
it's
of
only
3
13
start.
points. You can
So
stop it.
timeout called
I'm
here, the
serious.
first for
I'll
the
come
Wizards.
back from the
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And then for Washington, Daniel Gafford comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Avdia. from 11 feet away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
He didn't touch him. No, no, no. I know he didn't touch him for a fact. What is it? Watch. 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 He didn't touch him.
Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Good on both. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Ball passes to Osman. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Gafford kicks to Beal. Outside, Porzingis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
And the Wizards making a change here. Barton is checked in.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Morris against Wall. Inside. It's stolen by Hachimura. One-on-one here. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hachimura's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Hachimura flexing on the inside now.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And that one's good, Barton.
Off-season work and shooting the basketball paying off for Barton there. This guy you have to keep your eye on if he gets the ball around the arc.
Ball passes to Osman. He dishes it to Prince. Cleveland moving it around. 5 to shoot. From deep. Wall. The Cavaliers with another miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's good.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Wizards also changing it up. Avdia's checked in for Porzingis, and it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. Here's Mitchell, and the shot is good. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Wizards.
Pass to Barton.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Checking in for the Wizards.
Trey!
1
I
second
was down
left.
4 and I was
Out of
dead.
bounds. Washington takes possession.
Out of
That
bounds.
was shot me.
Wizards ball.
It was worth a try. Block that thing.
And so it's Washington. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Mobley is out there with Rudy Gobert.
Out of bounds.
Then it's Mitchell. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Irving at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Do that same thing again.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Wright. Clock at 6. Shots good by Mitchell.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Wizards leading by 20. To the middle, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
DeLon.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
In the corner, Irving with it. Over right.
Suck it.
Irving misses.
I'm sorry.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Beal dishes to Avdia. Misses the three. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. For 3, Mitchell.
The three!
Rebounded by the Wizards. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Stolen by Mitchell. Inside. Looking to get it going.
Yeah!
He gets the
Bam it
whistle.
up
2
there.
free throws coming up.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for sure get contact. And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
And the Wizards making a change here. Morris is checked in. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Team foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here's Porzingis. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
That's
A
5
factor in
seconds.
Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, they're trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Drops in the breakaway lane.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the
press,
defensive end, showing how quick those hands can be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but I love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Double.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Shoots from the right block. Count that one. Kuzma's got 4 points this quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Here's Mitchell.
Dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Cavaliers.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Checking in
And
for
a
the
new
Wizards.
group getting ready to come in for Washington.
Junior.
Carey's checked in. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Avdia. And Barton subbed in for Beal.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Wizards.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams. It was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And there's Mitchell. That's
coming back,
assist by
baby. We
Gobert.
coming back.
And that's 15 points for Donovan Mitchell. Washington calls timeout.
Wizards timeout call.
They're leading by 13. We've got 1:08 left in the game.
Okay, they're gonna play this
And
game.
now,
They're gonna
let's
play.
take a
They're
look at
gonna.
the New Balance player of the game, Monte Morris.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of
Yeah,
the
always
more
push the rim.
accurate
Like,
performances
that's it.
you'll
If it's
ever
like a real
see.
player,
I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Drills the three-pointer.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguarded. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The
we gotta hit a
Cavaliers
three.
will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
From deep. Again, Mitchell missing. On offense, here are the Wizards. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
His second third team foul. Shooting for Washington, Kyle Kuzma. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer, and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Pass to O'Neal. Now, here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Get him, no!
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.
The end of the game.
This was a very strong showing for him, Craig. Not
Thank you guys
necessarily
so
a
much for
runaway
watching
win,
episode
but a
2.
1-0
We're
feel
making
very good
improvements,
about.
and can't wait to see you guys in